Brought to you by Bethel School of Technology. Learn more at betheltech.net/Ken Coleman. In my hands here, another troubling article about our greatest resource. And those are the greatest resource is our young generation, the kids that are in school now. And this headline here is disturbing. Schools are facing a dire teacher shortage. Now, we at this show have been talking about this for a couple of years, saying that based on the teachers union, their own numbers were indicating that over 50% of their members, this is just the teachers union, were considering leaving, and they were concerned about this storm brewing on the horizon. Well, the storm has come, and it's not good. And not only is there a shortage of teachers, meaning people are leaving the industry, there's also a shortage of younger people saying, hey, I'm in, I want to teach. And a lot of it is competitive pay. But solving the crisis of teachers leaving is not solely a compensation issue. More on that in a minute. I've talked to teachers at length, and I've heard from them. And so I can speak to this, and I will. But it is not just compensation. However, compensation is the key factor as to why young people aren't selecting into that industry. Now, where are we on pay? I think this is worth reviewing. Teachers are making more than they did prior to COVID, but other jobs, other industries have increased their pay so much more than teaching that they're just more lucrative. Teacher pay did increase in January 8, 2018 for those aged 20 to 25 from $42.9 to $51.1. So that would be your coming straight out of school or your, obviously your first couple years of teaching. In October 2023, so that was from 2018, the median was $42.9 for teachers aged 20 to 25. In 2023, it jumped to $51.1 for 20 to 25-year-olds. That's the median. Now, for teachers that are older, 25 to 30, that went from $49.4 in January of 18 to $59.7 in October of 2023. But in the 5-year period spanning 2018 to 2023, salary competitiveness absolutely eroded, specifically for teachers aged 20 to 30. And that's your group where you're saying, okay, we need younger people to self-select. Why? There were 169,000 elementary and middle school teachers who were 65 years old or over in 2023. Is anybody else staggered by that? I'm staggered by that. I understand why they're hanging around till 65 because of the retirement issue that we talked about in segment 1. I get it. But this is 169,000 who are 65 or older. The median age for elementary and middle school teachers was 43 in 2023. Again, so got to have the youngsters coming in. Need a new crop, right? Well, here's the thing. The lagging wages is a huge issue when young people are looking at, okay, I want the American dream. I want the cars. I want the house, the 2.5 kids, the dog, the whole 9 yards. And so income, and we're seeing this, and we see this with every generation. We're certainly seeing this all over social media now with this young generation. They're expecting to make more money sooner. It's staggering how many college grads are expecting to make over $75,000 as soon as they come out of school. And you can gripe and grumble about that expectation. A lot of them want to make 6 figures or more. Great, good on you. But is that realistic based on your degree and based on the industry you want to go into? And increasingly we're seeing that's not the case. Over 50% I don't know the exact number off the top of my head, but over 50% of recent college grads, this is the last couple of years this data has been consistent, over 50% not even in the field of which they studied. And it's because of pay, because of student loans, coming out with a giant rock hanging around their neck, and they've been thrown into the water, and you got to survive. So one of the big issues as to why we're not seeing young people jump in is because of the money. They're new, okay? And why are teachers leaving? This is what we got to fix. The why teachers are leaving is the bigger problem, not why we aren't recruiting new teachers. I'll get to the money side of this in just a moment, but I'll be really quick. I sat down with teachers and I talked to them. And I said, tell me what you'd fix if you could fix it. You know what the number one problem they said there is in this country? It's hovering parents. Parents that are sending them 2- and 3-page emails because the kid got a bad grade on a test. Parents griping about homework. Parents griping about this, griping about that. That's a major problem. You know what another major problem is? Because of parents and the hovering, we have school boards and school administrators that are scared to death to let teachers actually discipline and actually let them control their room. The other thing is teachers are teaching to these standardized tests, which has become a multi-billion-dollar industry. It's become big business backed by lobbyists, and politicians are doing their bidding. And now teachers are teaching to a standardized test, and we are creating test takers, not pathfinders, and we don't have any discipline and cannot do any discipline, and the kids are freaked out and stressed out, and there's more paperwork, and teachers are asked to be doing more than just teaching, and when they are teaching, they can't even create their own lesson plans. It's control, 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 bureaucracy, political correctness, cover your butt mentality, and it's just straining teachers who want to simply instruct. Now, on the issue of money, I think we'd all say if we went around on the streets of Nashville, 10 out of 10 people would say, sure, pay teachers more, they deserve it. It's absolutely true. But if you look at these state lotteries, I did a little research, Alex, before I came in today. And I'll just tell our discerning viewer and listener, if you want to research it, go look at state by state where lottery money goes. And you'll be shocked at how much of it doesn't go to education. And then where it does go to education, how it does not go to teacher salaries. That's a taxpayer thing. So if you want to pay teachers more, governors, senators, legislators, fix your state budgets. Pay them more. And then get the bureaucracy out of the classroom and get the parents to a place where they can't gripe and complain every time the kid gets a bad grade. Do a better job at home, mom and dad. But we are driving out our best and brightest. The best of us are the people who are willing to teach and instruct. And they're in it not for the money. They're in it for the love, the passion that we talk about so very often. We got a 4-alarm fire here, folks. If this doesn't get better soon, education is going to change dramatically, and it ain't going to be for the better. Launch your tech career today at betheltech.net/Ken Coleman.